started to thrive and flourish quite a lot during the online wave, especially with customs. You know, MK11 Ultimate introducing the custom variations. It helped out quite a few characters. Sindel was one of them, and Fullauto, one of the early players of the character that wasn't afraid to just explore those moves and look for the different matchups and the different kind of variations we can bring with it.
Speaking of, we got another Fujin coming up. Sindel versus Fujin, don't see it often. They're going to do a little button check first, but yeah, this matchup, I feel like this would be, on paper at least, hard for Sindel. She does have a lot of contending anti-airs. You know, whip and flip especially is going to knock away anything happening in the air. But yeah, we'll see. Fujin is really on it.
I believe the players are going to be doing a button check first, so I imagine they will just simply restart match when they're done. But Fujin is a character that, especially for, I would say definitely for South America in general, I think there's a lot of belief in certain characters. Fujin being probably the biggest example of that.
Oh, definitely, yes.
I must say,
combo check here.
I must say it does warm my heart to see Fujin have such significance in tournaments. Let's not forget that.
It's been a long time coming, for sure.
It had. I think, I can't even remember, I think it was about 14 years or something before Fujin became playable in this game. We hadn't seen Fujin since Armageddon on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, and honestly, we're kind of getting that feeling again with MK1. Lee Mei being revealed, huge.
Absolutely, and especially what they've done with Lee Mei. Darius cameo as well.
Wow.
Which, to be fair, we've only seen one move from Darius so far, so you know, we're still waiting to see what that character has from a gameplay perspective. But it's just being able to take these old beloved characters and bring them back in a way that just makes them easily the most interesting they've ever been. Fujin in this game is easily the most interesting Fujin we've ever had, by far.
Hands down.
However, it's time to get serious because Fullauto is about to bring that Sindel to the party.
And I shall
Letting the intros rock.
And capitulate to your conquest?
Unless you prefer torment to servitude.
All right.
All right.
Here we go. First move of the game is a Sindel
Forward
forward four. Bring it on.
Hey, I'm liking the full screen gameplay. Low projectile, so good. Stopping the wind there. Goes for another forward four. Micro duck.
So many throw techs have been had during this block of pulls. I think we've seen like 2 or 3 throws actually work. All right. The mid. The challenge.
Yeah.
The low star screen.
Nice stopping the forward four there. Good interactable to give a little space. Uh-oh, back to the corner.
The combo drop there.
Ooh, big whiff on the throw.
Well, sadly, with all that meter locked in, if Agamotto manages to land even a single clean hit confirmed, that will be the end of the round. There would be a risky break for Fullauto to go for. And from this point, the Star Screamer mostly just creating distance.
Definitely. Keeping him on his toes. Maybe trying to trade with some wind. Keep going until you get into that scream distance. And that's the real treat. Nice throw here. We're going to see forward four. Dash up back two. Ooh!
5 seconds on the clock. Fullauto.
What are we going to do? Block the low. And even threw in a little poke just to be like, you know what? Don't press anything.
Absolutely iron defense from Fullauto there to just play confident. Believes in the ability to... Wow!
Beautiful.
Counter hit scream. All right. Looks for more than meaty plus frames. The low.
Back two.
Watch your little feet there, my friend. Sindel looking for it. The forward four back to back. Fullauto. Taken really full control of this match. Reactionary block on the overhead. Good reactions there from Agamotto.
And nice patience from Fullauto. Not trying to do too much. Being careful with the anti-airs. Beautiful up two there, but nothing to confirm off of.
Oh.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Clean pickup. And a good game one. Off the back of an impressive comeback. Worked hard through a timeout too. Being able to get that one. Fullauto 1 game up here.
Nice full screen play here. Not jumping the gun. Oh, we're going in. Is Agamotto trying to push Fullauto back to the corner here. Beautiful.
Wow.
I just love stand 4.
It's very rare you see
It's so
both hits
satisfying
work.
to hit.
All right, looking for the low once more. Fullauto. This time round though, knocked full screen. As now Agamotto taking full advantage of it. Got to play a careful game
Not
though.
going too crazy, and there it is. The interactable, so fast, so far away.
The reality is, if you trade win push with a low star screamer, that star screamer's doing damage and your win push ain't. Wow.
Ooh. Nice way to say, get off of me. Good wind.
25 seconds to go. We might have another
Playing the full
timeout.
screen game, but Fullauto's gonna have to do something. Oh,
Oh, look for the
tried
low.
to back two.
Can't kill it from that far away. 10
10
seconds.
seconds on the clock. And that wind, there's just nothing you can do. Unless, yeah, I was gonna say unless you do that, but even then you would have to go straight to fatal blow in like 3 seconds, and that would have been a very tight window.
Well, range has been the aim of the game so far. It's been going on for quite a while, and we only have had 1 match finished so far because we've had these timeouts. Looking for the scream. Another reactionary block on the overhead. Whoa!
Oh, nice way to not scream, but gets caught by the forward 2 overhead.
Neutral jump, full combo. Sadly, that's not the first time though. Fullauto has just incorrectly made a read on the break situation, and the haircut has got him straight up punished on hit.
Moto walking him down right now. Patience is the name of this game.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay. More of this range coming out.
Nice use of the projectile.
I quite like what Agamotto has been doing in regards to, you know, there's been some advances, but they've been weird ones. They've been last minute wind kicks, it's been last minute tornadoes, stuff that mostly you'd be really comfortable. Wow, that was a hard read right there.
It was.
Fatal
But a
blow,
respectable one. Your back's to the corner. I would also expect you to wake up with something wild, but stand 4. Big patience. Nice recognition from Fullauto there. Good crushing glove from Agamotto. Oh, another big whiff on a throw. Agamotto is definitely on those. And now just backs up. I like it.
Oh, this is going to be a hard comeback to make for Fullauto, but we have seen it already. We saw it in game 1. And again, low star screamer versus wind push. Only one of these 2 attacks is actually doing damage. Low
Very
profile.
true, but with the timer game, we might be able to stall for the rest of the match. Who knows? It's looking really good.
Oh no.
And then the wind push. Not quite enough, but that's going to close out that match. Are we seeing a different character pick?
Knowing Fullauto, it could be a different variation as well. But
Potentially.
the question is, what would it be?
I'm assuming you want to probably have whip and flip there. It just covers so much in the air. Different distances.
We shall find out. Whip and flip,
Yeah.
there it is.
And Banshee Barrage.
All right.
Definitely agree here.
Kind of feels like Fullauto just isn't seeing the value in haircut. Just for what it's worth and for how much it costs and everything else, I just don't think he thinks it's worth it.
It's just hard to get those combos going against Fujin. Always in the air. The punish is strange. Whip and flip, however, can contest that airplay. So definitely agree with the change here. Starting out with forward 4. Creating that distance.
A little bit more air coverage from both whip and flip and projectile as well.
Yeah.
So I guess the idea is to just try and restrict a bit more of what Fujin's able to do. at full auto. If there's one thing that has been working wonders, it has been that excellent low projectile game. So we still got that. Not surprised there at all. Low, hang on a minute.
Low.
Whip and flip, finish the job. Overhead.
Throwing out some more projectiles here, not going too crazy. Ooh, nice air to air. That was very bold.
All right, fair enough. Full auto. A lot of pushback from that air barrage too. I think if the idea here is to just try and further restrict, then it certainly is working at the moment.
Definitely.
Oh, you want to anti-air me, mate? Eat that. Eat that.
Nice forward 4 there. This low projectile has been so much work for Fullauto. Side switch here. Love stand for overhead. And the jump in into the low whip and flip. So good to do a little double overhead.
Oh, the forward 4 whiffed, but no punish. A big jump in and loads of chip damage. And from that point on, there was nothing Agamotto could do. And we go for a restart. This variation has been a perfect adaptation. And this is why being a master of a character with different moves for different matchups can be so good. Full auto just knows, right, it's not a character thing, I just need to swap out my moves. And, well, look no further. It's been working wonderful so far.
Definitely made the Sindel a lot more tanky. Made the Fujin calm down as well. And looky here. Bit more combo potential off the Banshee barrage in the air as well. Nice catch of the overhead. Second hit didn't quite land. Continue.
This defensive play from Full Auto has just been such a thorn in the side of Agamotto's eye. And it has been individual, the utility piece by piece. You want to try and get in, or if I do a jump or whatever else, barrage. You want to try and do something where whip and flip is in range for, or even that. It's whip and flip, projectile, scream, jump attacks.
The screen control is definitely insane.
Just can't get in, Infinity. Can't get in.
These, just simply changing 2 moves, change Sindel into a perfect tank. You walk in, she's screaming. You're far. Projectile.
All right, the throw coming out to play. Agamotto's eye in this winner's bracket. Your last chance, really, as Full Auto is on match point. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
That almost landed. Beautiful back throw here.
Delays.
Plus frames.
Quite rightly respected by Agamotto. Speaking of respect, more of those plus frames. Get off me.
Ooh. Beautiful throw tech. Nice scream cancel there. Trying to make Agamotto let go of block, but gets put in the corner himself now as Fullauto. Oh, tried to go for the mixes of reach, but just didn't make it out in time. And here we are.
All right.
Round apiece. Back to the corner, Fullauto.
However, with that cancelled Skywalker though, that might have. I was a bit worried for a second because I thought he just put himself in the corner. All right, meaty pressure, back 1.
Oh, walked up a little bit. Think we were looking for a shimmy here.
Liking the use of the flawless blocks there, especially in this situation. Oh, anti-air up 2.
Back throw into the corner. They've been fighting for this corner position.
The delay. Agamotto definitely expecting some kind of throw there, but no one home. Push back. Again, the down 1. A pretty stressful situation. Punishable.
Oh!
No! Doesn't reach!
Just barely. Almost got the crushing blow there. But we're not going to panic. We're going to sit full screen and do low projectile. But at some point, he is going to have to run up or at least hope one of those amplified hits.
Oh! We saw this in game 1, though. Full Auto was so happy to just sit full screen and just wait. Fatal blow. Final game.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Game 5. I love to see it.
I mean, we are in that point of the tournament now. Everything is just getting so much more stressful. And like, this is still pools too. You know, this is still technically the beginning of the tournament. And we're reaching this point in matches where it's getting a little bit of a nightmare. Right, final match. Who's going to be the most composed between Agamotto's Eye and OD Fullauto?
And wow, just clipped his feet right there with the amplified projectile. Covers so much distance, lingers so well.
All right,
Nice back
kind
throw.
of too even to cool at the moment, I would say. Pretty similar in health.
Good positioning for Agamotto here. Interesting trade there.
Tries to punish, but yeah, the multiple hits of that air barrage is a difficult one to punish on the best of days. Down 4, no one home. The low poke tries to turn it into something. Can't quite get the pickup, but the important thing was keeping corner positioning, I would say, as Agamotto has just cornered himself. A risky play, I think, Infinity.
Oh,
Oh!
this is scary.
Oh, no! KB, and then maybe a fatal blow.
I
No,
would.
reset. Oh, he was looking for it! I think that would have done it. That must have been down 1 fatal or something.
I think it was either an input error or kind of like a wait and see anticipation on whether or not Fullauto was going to break away.
Round 2, fight.
Either way, still managed to clutch out the round. Sitting on match point here.
Fullauto, he's been in this situation before. The champion himself, you know, has been able to have great success in Mortal Kombat 11. And Sindel was the catalyst for it. Speaking of which, the scream,
And I
extra
love
damage.
this. Double scream combo. Whip and flip just to get that extra corner carry.
Now, sadly, the change of momentum could almost have begun from Agamotto, who doesn't really deal with it too much, just gets out of there, and is now in and out, in and out. It's the strength of Fujin, this movement, almost unrivaled. Oh,
Putting himself
dearie
in the corner,
me.
but doesn't matter. Getting this big damage off. Fullauto got to do something.
All right, the down 1, Fullauto. The fatal blow is locked in. You just need to land an opening. You just need to find a hit.
I
All
think
right.
we need a back 2.
Full screen. A
Whip and
situation.
flip.
Oh!
Oh, short hop. We're showing off now. We're confident. I like that.
Hang on a minute.
Oh, getting clipped
Oh, hang
though.
on.
Getting clipped a little too much here. We're walking in. Oh my God! The second hit whipped.
Oh my God! Caught airborne, Infinity! Airborne!
Oh my God!
Fight.
OD is, look, Fullauto has been composed all the way through, but even there, the miniature pop off after that round. If Fullauto wins this match, and that's an if after that crushing blow throw just connected,
It would have all came down to that moment.
be prepared for something. Oh no, the short hop.
Agamotto coming back with a vengeance right now.
The jump kick lands, but no other conversions. Too far away for the back 2 to be unsafe. The delay into forward 4, really trying to catch Agamotto, just not block it, trying to press a button or something. Interruption.
Stop the forward 4. That was beautiful. Nice poke to check that pressure there. Back to the corner. Nice. I like the walk forward into forward 4. Looking for another throw.
That's
But
a full combo, sadly.
This,
Whip and
oh!
flip! Fatal blow is ready. Is it going to be what decides this match, however?
Fatal
Fullauto,
blow for both of them.
loads of meter to spend. Agamotto did just land that wind push. Fullauto
Another
can't get
one!
hit by any more.
Do you stall or do you go in to finish it? That is the big question here. Looks like Agamotto's just going to keep backing up until he gets that bar back.
Ah, frustration and celebration for the price of 1 there. Our closest series of the day. But
Such a close match.
that's the purest dynamic of a set, as close as that. One player walks away understandably frustrated. One player walks away understandably ecstatic. But I mean, overall, a great set.
Gorgeous set.
Oh, my
whoa.
God. All right.
Guys.
So, all right. Stream. You wouldn't have heard what we just heard. You wouldn't have heard what we just heard. But our
We
next
got
match hurts my heart.
this match coming up,
Tell
I
us-
want to walk away.
Tell us who it is for the people at home.
Rewind. Okay? Rewind. versus Ninja Killer.
This early.
So early.
Brutal. Brutal. But we are, I mean, look, we're getting through this tournament now. You know, we are
moving
through
along.
It. We're reaching a point where, you know, this isn't a pool match. I know it says pools at the moment, but, you know, we're at a position where the big stakes matches are starting to take place. Because remember, it's about top 6 this weekend. All about
Very
top
true.
6. And these are two players that are very experienced against each other, actually. Mostly online, I would say. Ninja Killer is one of those players that... He's one of those players that... One of the more unusual players I've ever seen. And I don't mean that disrespectfully. I mean, how often, do you see a player who is unbelievable? Like,
yes.
one of the best in the world, period, that doesn't enter every tournament.
And it's just insane to me. It's almost kind of like he's got like this noob Saibot aesthetic going to him, because he kind of like slithers around like, should I enter this? I don't know. But you know, when he does get in, he's going to do crazy damage in this bracket. And it's exciting to see him back in Mortal